represent, I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan, I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, told that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that, I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call, I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. He ain't locked in with the count, and when you speaking to me for. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. Came through with them steppers, niggas been down from day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to.
Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. And this is the Tuesday night Brotherhood class. So, gonna give it a little minute, let some people get up in here. How smart I thought about Shem Yahshua to the sisters. How about Shem Yahshua Barakatah to the brothers. So we're gonna give it a few minutes, let people get up in here. See what we got going on. Shalom Triple Mashah. Shalom Ramah. Shalom Shayarah. Priest and Officer of 50th Canuck here. And this is the Tuesday night class, y'all. And Tuesday night class is for the Brotherhood class. You can never teach too much Brotherhood because that's what Israel need, especially in these hard times. We need Brotherhood. And the Most High always taught us that we need the ISUPK, we stand on Brotherhood. That's what makes us different from anybody else, is our Brotherhood. And Brotherhood consists of many things. But we always bring the scriptures out to show you what the definition of Brotherhood is. We call it Brotherhood. Some people call it keeping it real. But how far does keeping it real go? Because what you might consider real, somebody else might not consider that being real. You need laws, statutes, and commandments to have real deal brotherhood. So since this is the Brotherhood class, I think we should dip and dab on Brotherhood. Because you always got to put that in your life. You always got to integrate that in your day-to-day living. Am I being brotherly to other brothers and sisters? And brotherhood just don't consist of a brother to a brother. You could be a brother to a sister to a sister. Know what I mean? So we're going to tap in on that because sometimes, you have to question yourself. Am I being brotherly enough? Am I showing or being an example of what brotherhood is according to the Most High, according to the scriptures, and according to the ISUPK standards. So we're gonna get into that tonight, and we just gonna make sure that we up to par in our brotherhood. And if it's your first time joining the class, hopefully we can edify you and get some things straight or get you educated on how you should deal with your people, your brothers and sisters, the Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the lost 12 tribes of Israel, according to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go into that tonight. That's all right with y'all. Because I always feel like we always need to study brotherhood. We always need to study how to be brother like Christ taught us to be. Like Christ was the ultimate brother. That's why he's our king. Christ died for people that didn't even like him. He died for people that, gave him up to be put to death. And he still forgave him. Ain't too many people dying for you these days. There's more so people killing you. Our brothers and sisters are being unalived by our enemies and ourselves. And this is not what the Most High designed for the children of Israel. Not at all. It's at an alarming rate here in these last days, because we are in the last days. Can't you see what's going on? Just had a tornado in Miami. Tornadoes in Miami? Who would have thought of that? Hey, shalom, sir. You have to Shabrakatah.
Hey, what's going on, Hebrew? You can hear me?
I can hear you fine, sir.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all? Am I too low? I'm too low. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. I'm gonna jump out and jump back in.
Con out of one con, sir. Let me change my. Maybe I need to. Yeah, so we gonna go into brotherhood. We're gonna go into brotherhood and make sure we staying sharp on our brotherhood. Make sure we staying crisp on it. Make sure we understanding what brotherhood really is and what it truly is. And making sure, you know what I'm saying, we times 10 on it, because a lot of things going on in this world today that if you ain't grounded, you could lose your step. You know what I'm saying? You got to get grounded. You got to get 10 toes down. So that's what we're going to do. And as usual, we always going to go to Hebrews 5 and 12 just to kick it off. What they would call it, I like to call it taking a page out of Officer Kazak's book. It's like an appetizer. Know what I'm saying? So we're going to go there first. The book of Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 12. And it says, "For when their time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again." So it's saying to us, as we all have heard it before, when it's time that you think you should be teaching somebody, you need to be taught again. You need to be taught what's right and what's wrong, what's acceptable and what's not, what is one west and what ain't. We teach the Bible. We don't teach nothing else that we can't prove. So when you feel like you can teach somebody, you feel like you should be teaching somebody, make sure you talk the right way. So you need to be taught again. You got to get all that Christianity out of your head. All that what you've been taught in these churches, in these mosques, in these 7-day Adventists. You got to be taught the right way. You got to be taught the right things. The milk. Don't be trying to learn things that's too deep for you, which is the meat. Is the meat. Learn the basic things. Salaki, sir, can you hear me now?
Con, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Con, sir, I can hear you.
All right, give me 1 second.
Con. And it says, which be the first principles of the oracles of God. These are the first thing that you need to know. You need to be taught again, and you need to be taught milk scriptures. You need to be taught who you are. You need to be taught the commandments, what you should be doing after you learn these things, how to interact with your brother, brotherhood. You need to be taught all these things. Everything. And are become such as have need of milk and not strong meat. You can't feed a baby steak. It need milk. Get these things down pat. Get the milk down pat. Learn it. Go over it. Sear it in your brain. Then if the Lord deem you wise enough, he'll raise you up to teach. But until then, study at somebody that's over you. Study at their foot. And be taught again. Salaki, sir. I was going over Brotherhood.
Con, go ahead, Hebrew. I'm just trying to get myself together.
Con, sir. All right. So the first scripture we're gonna jump into is 1 John 4:20. And we putting these in that time where the brotherhood got to be at its strongest because inflation on food, gas prices, people losing jobs, the crime rate is like the world making being a burden to another brother. I mean, being a brother to another brother a burden. But the Lord says you got to have brotherhoods. You got to show that brother love. You got to love that brother as you love yourself. So if you see a brother struggling or a sister struggling, help them out. Do what you can do. The book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. And it reads, if any man say I love God and hated his brother, he is a liar. It says, if any man love God, say he love God and hate his brother, you a liar. How can you love the Most High who you have not seen, but hate somebody who you see every day? And Christians always say they love God. I love God. They love God to death. But they don't display no brotherhood because they hate their brother. They hate the person sitting next to them in the pew. They be talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Sharing their secrets that person probably not confide in them, and they go telling somebody else, well, you know, Sister Johnson, she getting her house is in foreclosure. Gossiping, hating on each other. But they always say, oh, I love God. You ask me if they love God. Yeah, I love God. I love God to my heart. But they hate their brother. They hate their neighbor. They shrewd with him, talk bad to him, don't help him out, cuss at him, fight him. But they the main ones talking about they love God. The Lord said, you a liar. Lord said, you a liar. Shalom, Troop.
Hey, shalom, sir. Yeah, but
Hey, how about you, Mishah Brakatah? You can't love God and hate your brother. That don't even sound right. How can you do that? I love God, but man, forget that Negro. He ain't no brother of mine. That is your brother. You know what I'm saying? For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he have not seen? And that's true. Like, that's how you know this book here was written by Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because people say they love God all their life. Ain't never seen him. Nobody's seen him. But your neighbor, you can't stand him. Your brother, you hate him. The man that look just like you, that got the same struggles like you, that's just trying to make it in this world, look just like you hate that man. So now he feel hate from the oppressor and you. That's a terrible sandwich to be sandwiched in. Like you look to be like that. I don't know about you, sir, but if I was feeling like that, I feel like Tupac said, it's me against the world. Then I ain't got nobody on my side.
Right.
That's a hard pill to swallow. You can't even go to your brother for help. They'll help the oppressor before they help each other, and the oppressor know that because he created it for it to be like that. You're gonna turn them against each other. Christ knew that this was the foundation of us surviving in this world this long, that we gotta love each other. The Christ iterated that. He's like, we gotta love each other, man. You gotta love your brother. You gotta have brotherhood. And I didn't know what brotherhood really was until I came into the UPK. Right. Hey, shalom, Lord of Christ, sir. Officer Thamayan, Sister Martha. I didn't know what that was until I came here. I thought, like I said in the beginning, I thought keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? You got street codes in the streets. You don't snitch. You don't sleep with another man, baby mama. You don't hurt nobody that ain't part of your set. Like, yeah, I thought that was like, you know, I'm a real Negro because I do that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You dealing with all kind of wickedness and you doing all kind of wickedness to somebody that look just like you. I think the Most High for him having mercy and introducing me into the ISUPK. Know what I'm saying? And Sir Salaki said, you got anything, please bring it out, because I know you heavy on it.
Nah, you got it. You got it, warrior. I'm here to read for you, man. You need me to pull something, a scripture for you. I got you.
Salaki, sir, any kind of precepts you got, please bring them out.
God, no sweat. I got you, warrior.
Kind of on concept threat. Hey, true. We in 1 John chapter 4, verse 20.
Come on, come.
We on 21. If you could read, like, and that's the thing about. Yeah, you can read. You can hear verse 20 when and you can hit verse 20, and verse 21, and that's the thing too. Like with drug dealers, they love their family members, but they selling somebody else family members drugs. They love God, but they make their wealth off of destroying somebody else's family. And they don't fathom that. What if just like this man's family is trying to get him help? They spending money trying to keep him in rehab and get him help. And you the only thing that's standing between him and his side and him getting help. Like you putting all that pressure and stuff on these people's family just to understand why he can't do right or why he just keep doing what he doing. It's because of you. Is that ain't brotherhood? That ain't keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? You hurting somebody else's family. You wouldn't want somebody to do that to your family. So why we do it to each other? Because we turn from the Most High. We didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And this is what we get. Go ahead, Troop. You got it.
Con. This is the book of John, 1 John chapter 4, verse 21. And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also.
It say, and this commandment, this is a commandment. This ain't no option. Right. You ain't got the right to decide on if you're gonna do it or not. The Lord said this is a commandment that we have from him. Who is the him? If anybody in the chat or anybody on, who is the him? Who gave us this commandment right here?
Sure.
Go ahead.
If Christ gave it to us.
Right. King, the man that died for all of us, who was innocent. Says this commandment that we have from him, that he who loveth God love his brother. If you say you love God, you got to love your brother too. They go hand in hand. You can't do one without the other. The Lord ain't gonna allow it, and that's a just God. That's an honorable God. That's a God that know what he doing or what he commanded us to do. Your oppressor will have that. You love him, but hate your brother. That'll work for him in this wicked kingdom. Not in the Lord's kingdom. That can't stand. Because you know what? All kind of things that come from you not loving your brother. You unaliving him. You coveting the things that he got. You sleeping with his wife. You stealing from him, lying to him. That ain't no love. That's okay in the oppressor's kingdom, but not in the Lord's kingdom. The Lord said you can't love the Lord. You can't even love the Lord if you don't love your brother. So don't even try it. I wouldn't want that love from nobody. You love this person, but you don't love that person. I love that person. So I can I love all of them. So I can trust your love if you don't look like, come on. Oh, I fuck with you, Kanat, but I don't fuck with Sharapta's eye. What? I don't fuck with the truth. What? That's my idol one and that's my brother. Them both my brothers.
Right.
You can't do that in here. You can't love the Lord if you don't love your brother. Period. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. If I could, can I get Matthew 5:22? And that's what you have society like. That's what's so wrong with society. Like they don't even subscribe to what's right or wrong. They all in it for game. They come into the rap, even the music industry. You just seen what Cat Williams did. The music industry, you gotta make records that say that you hate your brother. You hate somebody that look like you, or you're not gonna be successful. They will put you on the shelf. They want you to say, "Yeah, I slept with his girl. Yeah, I unalived him. I robbed that Negro. I did this and that." Just pure hate for one another. And some of y'all know them lyrics by heart. Some people trying to live them. That's why the prisons are like how they are, because you can't see the deception and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to see. You got to see through the lies, the smoke and screens. That brotherhood is needed in this world, in our nation, the nation of Israel. It's the glue. It's what separated the ISUPK from all them fake Israelite camps. They might seem like they together.
Right.
They might seem like they well organized and they sticking to each other. But the truth will come out. They always do. So if you got that truth, you can go ahead.
Count out on come. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
Well, it said, but whosoever is angry with their brother without a cause should be in danger of the judgment. That sound like hating to me. You mean to tell me
Right.
hating in the Bible? You hating on another brother? I don't like that nigga. Why you don't like the brother? What the brother did to you? I don't know, man. I just don't like him. Like, that don't make sense. That don't make sense. For you to hate the brother, probably don't even know you. But you got some kind of hatred towards this brother without a cause. I don't like him. I don't like the way he wear his Jordans. What you mean? I don't like the way the brother always got to have his hair braided and he always trying to look fly. Bro, that ain't your business. If people be worried about what's going on in their own household and worried about getting themselves together, you ain't got time to be worried about nobody else. And you hating on that brother without a cause. Like, that brother ain't did nothing. That man don't even probably know you. You probably don't even know that you dislike him. But you such a coward, you won't even go to him and tell him what your reason is because you ain't even got no reason. How ignorant that would look. You walking up to a brother like, hey, man, I don't like you. And the brother asks you like, damn, bro, what's up? What I did to you? Nothing. I just don't like you. What the hell? How is somebody supposed to take that? I'd be confused as hell as a nigga come up to me and tell me, I don't like you, Kanal. Why? I don't know. I just don't. Scratch my head like, all right. When you find out that reason, let me know and maybe we can fix it. You know what I'm saying? But if you hate somebody without a cause, you might get that judgment. Anybody know what that judgment is? Does anybody know what the danger of the judgment is?
Slug, sir.
Go ahead.
How could I say it? If you hate your brother without a cause, how can I say you for us it would be like you be in danger of uh how can I say it? Without that brother, when you hate your brother without a cause, it's like you could be in danger of you know kicked out of the school or how can I say, like, you know, not being in the amongst these holy men or something like that.
I mean, for our cause, like, yeah, we have counsel and stuff like that, but this is talking about like a real judgment that you would get. You know what I'm saying? That's a judgment too. Like if it's so hard that the generals will find you not that you don't need to be in the school, yeah, you can get kicked out. You're right. But it's saying you'll be in danger of the judgment. Like I want to like kind of go a little bit, get a little bit on it when speaking about the judgment. If you could. If not, maybe Officer Shiratas I can.
I don't know.
Say he
Well,
don't
if
know.
anyone in the chat may know. So like you sir?
He said he said he don't got it.
Come on, sir. I don't think he's
And they
God. You talking about the judgment. You talking about counsel.
You have to go to counsel. You have to sit down with that brother and somebody that's above you and go through why you have an art with this brother or sister. Because it ain't just brothers, it's sisters too. Sisters be trying to be clicked up with each other and not being sisterly to somebody else. You know, you sisters gotta show love to sisters that's coming into school. Show them how to be instead of finding reasons not to be sisterly towards them. Show them sisters, show them the ropes. You know, show them sisters the rope. They coming out of where you was first. You were fresh in this school before. You know what it's like to come in here and be around total strangers and be vulnerable. Show them sisters and show them brothers the rope. Show them what to do. Reach out to them. Check up on them because you wanted the same thing and somebody showed you that same love. That's the good thing about the ISPK. You can take a brother. We got counselors. General Hyman is an excellent counselor. All the generals and the captains and the officers. What kind of structure? There ain't no other structure like that on this planet. It's only in the UPK. Read on.
come. And whosoever shall say unto his brother, Rakah, he shall be in danger of the council.
See, there you go right there. What does that word Rakah means? Where's my blue letter? Anybody can find that. What does that word mean? Rakah. Somebody can find that. I don't know where the hell my blue letter at.
You know what it means, True?
Constant. I got it in the Zondervan other one.
Let's hear it.
Con. This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary page. Oh man. What page number is? Oh, con 486. Rakah, empty, vain, or worthless, a term of contempt or scorn.
Right. So it said, and whosoever should say to his brother, you worthless, you vain, you ain't nothing. You a piece of, you know what? It say shall be in the danger of the council. Why are you speaking to your brother like that? What did this brother do to you? That ain't brotherhood. Calling your brother nothing, vain and worthless. You might think so, but the Most High don't think so. The Most High don't think that person that. And you don't outrank the Most High. So why would you say that? Oh, nothing, you piece of crap. You ain't nothing. You vain. Vain is nothing. To be called vain is just empty. Worthless is a harsh word. Worthless mean like you ain't about nothing. Brothers can take you to counsel for that. Because in the Lord's eye, we as filthy rags. What gives you the right to down another brother or a sister? What makes you so high and mighty that you can do that? Well, we all got spots. Yeah, we trying to work them off. Yeah, we trying to get the Lord's mercy and hope that he have mercy on us. But that doesn't give you the right to down another brother or another sister. You in judgment of counsel. You in danger of counsel and judgment. Because after the counsel, then it comes the judgment. And whatever the Lord see fit for you to be with, that's what you're going to get. Brotherhood. Stand on it. Stand on business, as they say. And that's the business of the ISUPK. Brotherhood.
Right.
Keep reading, True.
Con, I don't want con. But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
Shall be in danger of hellfire. Calling your brother a fool. That fool this, that fool that. Oh, nah, don't help that fool out. The Bible is clear as day, man. It is clear as day. The same thing that was going on back then is going on now. There's nothing new up under the sun. And Israel been doing the same thing. The same thing that Christ tried to show us a different way how to be. Christ had to come down and show us the correct way because the Pharisees wasn't. Sadducees wasn't. Nowadays, the pastor ain't. The preachers ain't. The politicians not. Ain't nobody showing us the right way but Commanding General Yohana and the men in the ISUPK up under Christ. That's it. I done been out there on the other side of that gate, and trust me, it's vain. Ain't nothing else out there, nothing but death and destruction. Come into the school and live. Start living. Start paying back that debt that we all got. Put in your brick. Help build up this nation. You know what I'm saying? Because you owe that. You owe that to your brother. You owe that to your sister. You owe that to the Most High in your house shot. Brotherhood. Let me get Matthew 18 and 21. And if anything y'all got, y'all free to bring it up.
Con.
Because what's going on in the world today and what our people are going through, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give an example of the ISUPK displaying brotherhood. Just a few weeks ago, Salaki.
Hello, sir. Yeah, and verse 23 and 4, if you there's more, if you would like. Um,
On which one?
Matthew 5 and 20, 23 and 24.
Is it Matthew 5 and 22?
Mm, yeah, kind of one, 23 and 24. There's more if you would like.
What did it say?
Come. The book of Matthew, chapter 5 and 23. Therefore, if thou bring thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother hath a ought against thee, verse 24. Leave there thy gift before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, then come thy offer, thy gift. Offer, then come and offer thy gift.
Right. Yeah, that's cold too. That's true. That's cold. That said, like if you got a gift, you bringing it to the altar and asking the Lord to forgive you of your sins, or to make things right with the Most High, and you still got a dispute or you got something against another brother. How can you ask the Most High to forgive you of your trespasses when you ain't forgive the man that trespassed against you or you trespassed against? You can't do that. Go make peace with that brother so you can have a clean slate. So the Lord will have mercy on you and show you that same mercy that you showed that brother. Show you that same love. That's what's wrong with the world today, man. They scared to love anything. They're scared to show mercy and have compassion. That don't make you soft. A strong man know when to deal with another man like, you know what, bro? Don't even worry about it. It's cool, bro. My bad. Two men can come together. Two mountains may not meet, but two men will. So if you got something against another brother, go to that brother. And even if you feel like you ain't in the wrong, be the bigger person and be like, you know, if it's gonna bring peace to the situation, be the bigger brother. Be like, you know what, bro, my bad. And that brother might say, you know what, bro, nah, my bad, bro. I was tripping. I had a bad day. I had things going on, and you know, I was looking to take it out on somebody. No sweat, bro. Y'all dap it up and y'all go y'all way. That's a good thing in the sight of the Lord. Scripture say you gain a brother when you can do that. They're just talking behind that brother or that sister back, talking to everybody but that person about what's going on, and that person don't even know what's up. That ain't righteous at all. That ain't what's up. That ain't keeping it real. That ain't brotherhood at all. That's cowardness. In the UPK under Commander General Hunter, we don't breed no cowards, male or female. You go to that brother and you make things straight before you come to the Most High. In this instance, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a good one, True. That was a good one. Can you get that? 18? Go ahead.
So I'm holding Matthew 18 and 20, right? I don't want.
Yeah, 18 and 21.
21. Come. So I just wanted to say what it's probably something about being in the world when I know it's just when when men say it, but actually when you don't really hear when in the world, like when a brother would say, I really love that brother, or I've never heard where in the world where someone would just say, I love that brother. Or, but in the UPK, you hear that, and you also see it and witness it how brothers do love each other. And I just wanted to say that in the world you you really hear that someone say, just say it, even though it might be fake, where they would say like they love their brother, because it's a such a foreign term to people in the world, that even for them to do it is they wouldn't even comprehend how to love their brother.
Right. And yeah, and that's heavy too. That's right. And that's the thing too. The UPK brothers in the UPK show how they love a brother. Because love is a deed. It's an act. It ain't, we don't go by words. Cause you can say you love a brother and turn right around and show that you hate him. That's the difference between being in this truth and being in the world. The world, they love you for what you can do for them, or what you have done for them, or what they can gain from you. And it's true. You learn to love a brother because first, the Lord told you to, and second, that brother gave you reasons to show that you love to prove that he love you. He'll go to the ends of the earth with you, go to any battle with you, give you his last, showing you the same brotherhood that Yahushua showed us. I love all my brothers in the UPK, the ones I met and the ones I haven't met, because I know they love me the same way. They'll do for me the same way as I would do for them.
Right.
That's the beautiful thing about it. So, like you, sir.
No, I was gonna say, if I could.
Yeah, go ahead, sir, please.
Nobody's killing each other in here.
Right. Right. And that's the thing. You got people on trial, people in jail for unaliving the same people they say they love. I don't want that type of love. Don't love me like that. If you gotta kill me, if you can kill me and say you love me in the same sentence, I don't want that. I don't need that. So yeah, you go ahead and bring the scripture out for me, True.
Khan out of one Khan. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 21. Then Peter, then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till seven times?
Right. Peter asked him. Yeah, this happened every day. Peter asked the Lord, Peter asked Yahushua King, he said, then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times? It's like, man, sad, like, how many times this boy gonna try me, bro? And I be like, all right, bro, it's cool. I just shake it off. Like nigga try me every Friday, bro. Every Friday, you know what I'm saying? He coming with something, bro. Every time. And I just be shaking it off. Judah and Levi, them tempers be short. Like, ain't too many times you gonna try, brother, and the brother ain't gonna check you on it. You know what I'm saying? Brothers don't be having no restraint sometimes. Like, this ain't gonna try me again, bro. Sometimes it's one and done. That's how I used to be in the world. But if I play like you tried me, And that's one thing I ain't like to be tried. Like the words don't mean nothing, none of that stuff. But if I felt like you tried me, I'd show no brotherhood. Ignorantly. Because I never read this. I haven't never had nobody to break this down to me and show me until I got into the UPK. Until I got in class. I put aside my feelings and got in class and learned. And these brothers raised me up to be a man. These brothers raised me up to be a brother. They said, how many times I got to go through this? He already done tried me 7 times that I know of that I can count. Pretty sure it's more times than that. But how many times have I got to forgive him before I just go check him? Or before we got to kick up some dirt? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You know, Peter was ready to Peter was at that point where he was ready to splat.
Yeah, right, sir. Kind of, and the way he presented the question is like he was thinking about like, and I'm not saying this is what happened, but I'm just saying, you know, just in future you can be thinking about like, damn, that nigga tried me the other time, and like, no, this it.
Right.
If he tried me again, it's gonna be something.
You know, he stepped to Christ like, Christ, man, how many times you said I gotta forgive this nigga, man?
Right.
Like, he had to go ask him like, how many times you said? Cause this nigga keep trying me.
Right. and the man's favorite word, like, I ain't no B. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no female dog. I ain't that. I ain't soft. But people gonna think I'm soft if I just keep letting this fool try me. So like, if I keep letting this man try me, other people gonna try me.
Right.
Go ahead to the next. Let's see what the answer. Let's see what a righteous man would tell a person that stepped to him with this question. Let's see what our King Yahushua said to him. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 22. Yahushua said unto him, I say not unto thee until seven times, but until 70 times 7.
Nah, bro. Not just them 7 times, but 70 times 7. Meaning if that brother try you and he come to you and ask you for forgiveness, you forgive that brother each time he come to you. Ain't no limit on the Lord's mercy and his forgiveness. You got to display that same thing. Now, some people might think that 70 times 7, like you trying to do the math and say, oh, I forgive him that many times, but after that, I ain't gotta forgive him no more. I can do it. Nah, that ain't what that means. That brother asks you for forgiveness and he trying to correct his wrongs. He trying to right his wrong. You forgive that brother. Because how many times did we trespass against the Lord? And he forgave us. And he had mercy on us. That is what Christ is trying to say. We trespassed against the Lord more than 70 times 7. I wasn't born in this truth, so I know I displeased the Lord more than that. And if he had a cutoff line for me, I would have been done for. Forget that brother. And one day he'll get it right. Help him get it right. Not only forgive him, but go an extra step. Like, dang, brother, you did it again. I forgive you, but let's try this. Why don't you try this way? Why don't you do this, bro? That way you ain't got to, know what I'm saying? We ain't got to come through this road again. Help the brother out. The sister says, Salakia, should you continue to forgive someone? You want that, sir?
You got to cannot.
Sir. Go to that person alone, and see what the issue is, sis. Even if they haven't stepped to you, but they still doing something that you feel offensive and they haven't came to you yet, go to them.
Right. You should.
Don't just right. So don't just let it keep happening. Then now y'all bigging up, y'all building a hatred towards each other because nobody want to talk to each other.
That's right.
Go to them.
Salaki, if I could too.
Go ahead, sir. Salaki.
Where's that scripture? Truth. The one that say, don't let the sun go down on your wrath. You know which one I'm talking about?
Another one.
Which one is that one? The sun go down on your wrath. Salakia Kanak. I was just gonna add to what you were saying.
Go ahead, sir. Salaki.
God. If you know, should you continue to forgive someone who hasn't asked for forgiveness? If somebody's offending you, if somebody's offending you, if you feel offended, like offense mean disrespect. Somebody disrespect you. That's what offended is. If somebody disrespect you, you feel disrespected in any type of way, you know what I'm saying? You address it right away.
Right.
You address it right away. Everything don't need to go to counsel. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the one that's feeling this disrespect and you keep getting disrespected, but you're not addressing the issue, but you keep forgiving them, even though you're not addressing the issue, because they don't know if you're offended. They don't know if they're disrespecting you because you're not saying anything. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could be disrespecting you and you don't say nothing, so they don't know. So the minute you feel disrespected, like it don't matter how small it is, man. Just be like, hey, Salakia, man, like I feel like you shouldn't have said that. I feel like this and I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Let them know right away. Because what's gonna happen is, you know, you going to bed mad. You going to bed with that on your mind. You know what I'm saying? And one day you're gonna get it off your chest. One day that person gonna do something or they gonna say something, and then that's when you explode.
Right.
Because it's been on your mind, it's been on your chest, and every day you like, man, this nigga got one more time, dog, and I'm gonna F him up. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you should address it right away. That's all I wanted to say, Kanaka.
Sir. Give him a hand too, because that's heavy. Like, don't go to sleep mad, because you're gonna wake up mad.
Right.
That's still gonna be on your mind. Something that could have been dead, that's still gonna be on your mind. And there's nothing wrong with going to somebody and say, hey, you offended me. We all got feelings. We human. That don't make you soft. Or that don't make you, you know, anything. It makes you human. But what makes you a brother or a sister and show brother and sisterhood is you go to that person. Hey, yo, like, what you said was offensive, bro. And they might not, like Officer Sharata said, they might not have known that it was offensive. They might not even meant it that way. But how would they know if you don't address it? We don't do that in the UPK. We go to him and him alone. Don't let nobody else know what's going on before you step to that person. Everybody know that they offended you, but them. How does that work? And then you know what that create? Gossip and envy and separation and hatred. And we can't have none of that. Because that's what the Christian church have. Deacon Johnson don't like Pastor Smith. Right. Mother Holmes don't like Sister Brenda. Everybody in the church know it, but them two. And they'll smile in each other's face. Oh, hey, how you doing, sis? Oh, I'm fine. Nice, good to see you. And then when they turn around and they go talk to Sister Green, yeah, you know that heifer, she da 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 da, and this and that and this and that. All that fake crap,
Right.
fake love. Somebody say Salaki?
No, I said right.
And they in church, those sisters, they would hate each other because of the size of their head. Just because of the size of their head.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? That is so damn true. That is so true.
That's kind of
I am the boss, sis. That is so true. They hate each other in the church over the smallest thing. Go ahead, sir. Shalai.
No, I ain't
sir, it was me. I just wanted to say I have the scripture that you wanted about.
Go ahead. Let's get into it.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not.
See,
let not the sun.
It's okay to be mad. It's not a sin to be mad.
Right.
Like Officer Canuck said, we get angry. People get mad. You know what I'm saying? I damn sure get mad. I get mad at the slavery every goddamn day.
Right.
Every day, man. You know what I mean? Like, I hate being there. I get mad, but I don't sin. I don't take my anger out on my brother. I don't take my anger out on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I harness that anger. You know what I'm saying? And I go to camp. And I take it out on the oppressor.
Damn right. Most I ain't correct.
You know
damn right.
That's what I do. You know, sis, you take that anger. It's okay to be mad, sis, but sin not. You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything that's going to offend your sister or do anything that's like payback, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Don't do anything like that. Anything of that type of malice. You know what I'm saying? It's be angry and sin not. You know what I'm saying? And you know, don't go smoke a blunt. You know, don't go get drunk. You know, don't don't go sleep with another man. You know what I'm saying? Be angry and sin not. Go ahead.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let the sun go down while you still mad. Because then you're going to go to sleep mad. You're going to be tossing and turning. And in your mind, you're going to be like, man, tomorrow I'm finna handle this, bro. I got something for his ass tomorrow. I got something for her ass tomorrow. That's what's going to happen. Like, it's like every single day you go to bed, it's like, and you didn't apologize, or that person, you didn't step to that person. It's like it's building up. How you say it, Kanak?
What's that, sir?
Like, you know, when it's building up inside of you.
Oh, like, you mean damn, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You mean a building up of frustration?
Yeah, like a frustration. You building up a frustration. You know what I'm saying? Like you charging yourself up for the next day to just you know what I'm saying? Take it out on them. That's what's gonna happen eventually. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you feel offended, man, just step to that person right away. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it in a way where you embarrass the person. Just pull the person to the side. Hey, let me holler at you for a minute, man, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, such and such, blah, 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 such and such and such and such. And you do it like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't have to check somebody harsh in front of people or
Right.
address your issue. You know what I'm saying? You're a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? You're a grown man. Do it in a mature, respectable way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you should, and that'll be that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the precept I wanted to pull. That's all. Canal.
Thought of a concert, the water for that. And that showcases brotherhood. Believe
Right.
it or not. That's the ultimate brotherhood that you could have. Step into that person and let them know what's up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got that scripture for me, Troop?
It's like I said, what you said,
Matthew
what's
25
your
and 40.
kind of 25 and 40.
Right. Or you can go up a little bit. You can go up to let's go to 34. Just to get content.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 34. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye be, come ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Verse 35. For I was hungered, and he gave me meat. I was thirsty, and he gave me drink. I was a stranger, and he took me in.
Right. So what Yahweh Shai King is explaining is he's showing you examples of brotherhood. I'm hungry. Hey bro, can I get something to eat, bro? Man, I ain't really got it today, bro. Can you give me something to eat? And you get that brother something to eat. Brother thirsty. Something as simple as something to drink. It's showing the brotherhood. Brother not giving away the clothes that you don't wear no more to somebody that needs them. They'll really appreciate that. All of this Christ is explaining and showing you what brotherhood is. Go ahead.
Verse 36. Naked, and he clothed me. I was sick, and he visited me.
I was in the hospital. You came to see me. That cheered up my day. I'm sitting in here watching nurses and doctors all day. And the brother come in shalom. What the word is. You know what I'm saying? That cheer somebody up. If somebody's sick and they in the hospital and you come and see them and then sit with them for a little bit. You know what type of feeling they give to somebody? Let somebody know you care. Somebody care about me. That's the act of love. Go ahead.
I was in prison, and he came unto me.
Look at that. Officer Ratazai, he the head of the prison department over here in Florida. And he raising up brothers in prison, visiting brothers, writing brothers, putting money on the commissary, reaching out to brothers, letting brothers know, hey, bro, I'm here for you. Give him a hand, give that a hand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a hard thing to be behind them walls, man. Because your family turn on you, your girl turn on you. It don't be nobody. It's a constant battle in there every day. You got to prove your manhood. Sometimes you get so frustrated with your situation you get into it. But we got brothers like Officer Sharatazai and other brothers that's in the prison department, that's in the UPK, that give other brothers an outlet. that can still reach brothers and bring them into this kingdom and show them how to rise up other brothers from that pit of hell, in that belly of the beast. Who else doing that? I don't know nobody else doing that. Who other than the UPK doing that? Damn sure ain't them lavender lads.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else doing that. Not even people in church. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 37. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, whence saw we thee and hungered and fed thee, or
Right.
thirsty and
It said, then shall the righteous. Now don't exclude that out. It says the righteous. Only the righteous do these things. Know them by their works. Know them by their fruit that they make, that they bring forth. That's what Christ said. If you don't believe me, believe in the work I do. Only righteous people do that. Righteous people follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Righteous people show brotherhood. Righteous people love one another and love a person like they love themselves. It said, then shall the righteous, not the wicked, because the wicked don't do that. It didn't say, then shall the preachers or the congressmen or the politicians. It said the righteous. Answer him and saying, Lord, when saw we thee in hunger and fed thee, or in thirst and gave thee drink? Go ahead.
verse 38. When saw we a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Verse 39. Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee?
They asking them questions. When did we do all of this? I don't remember doing this to you, Yahweh Shah. I don't remember doing it. I ain't never seen you wanting and nobody never gave you. Or I never gave you. I ain't seen you naked and I gave you clothes or gave you something to drink or gave you a meal, or you was in prison, I came to visit you, or you was in a hospital, you was sick. I didn't see you like that. When did I do this? Go ahead to verse 40.
Verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as he hath done it unto one of the least of these my brethren.
One of who?
He hath my brethren.
One of who?
My brethren.
When you did this to my brethren, when you did this to another brother that looks like you did this to another Israelite. When you did this to someone from the 12 tribes, the least my brethren, Christ called us his brothers. When you did that to one of them, go ahead.
Ye have done it unto me.
You done it to me. When you displayed this brotherhood to them, you showed me brotherhood also. Because Christ did it to us. He did it for us. Christ was showing you what brotherhood is from one to another. Yeah, you would do it for the big person. But would you do it for the least of us? Would you do it for that brother that's on the corner every day that's always begging you for change, and you walk out of there with a pocket full of change or asking you for $1 to get something to eat, would you do it for him? Would you do it for a sister that's on her wits, on her last, and she ain't really got nothing and she need a little help? Would you do it for her? Even though she ain't no big time person, yeah, you'll do it for somebody that don't need it. You be quick to show them, oh yeah, I got you. But when somebody that really need it, you turn your nose up at them. Christ said, do it to the least of them, my brethren. And you doing the same thing to me. Because Christ didn't have no crib to live in. Christ wasn't rich. Brotherhood, stand on it. Get to know it. Identify with it. Study it. And study yourself. To make sure you in good standards with your brothers. And with the Most High. And with your sisters. Just saying shalom to somebody that ain't really like shalom. Oh, shalom. Yeah, how about Shem Shabrakta? Oh, yeah, Shemar about Shem. And then you got to alt with them. Or they don't know that you feeling disrespected because you greet them. I used to have a saying in the word, just because somebody speak to you don't mean they fuck with you. Salakia, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my French, but just because people speak to you don't mean that they deal with you. You know what I'm saying? So was that it on that one, Chuck?
Can't one, can't.
All right. Can you get me Luke 6:31?
Can't one, can't.
And the thing is, brotherhood is such common sense that it should just be like putting on socks. Like treating somebody like how you want to be treated is just common sense. Learn the commandments, what to do and what not to do. Learn how you should act, and you will learn brotherhood. Because there's a certain way you gotta serve the Lord. And the way them Christians serving the Lord ain't the way. The way you leaning on your own understanding and thinking all you gotta do is believe, that ain't the way. Faith without works is dead, and the works is doing the commandments, the laws, and the statutes that the Most High set before us. And loving one another. We gotta love one another, man. To a people that ain't never been shown no love, you should want to love somebody that look just like you. You should want to like be there for somebody that everybody turn their back on, that everybody hates. Everybody hates us. Don't nobody like the 12 tribes of Israel. Nobody like the Most High chosen people. And to have that go on amongst us is ridiculous. Everybody hates you, so you gonna hate everybody too? You gonna hate everybody that look like you too? So you gonna take on what the oppressor do. You gonna do like the oppressor. Come on, man. We ain't like them. We separated from them. The Lord made us holy. He said, thou art a holy people unto himself. We separated. We supposed to be displaying what righteousness is on this earth. Not following along and going along with what they doing. You got that for me?
Can't one, can't. The book. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Dude, treat people like how you want to be treated. And as you would that men do to you, how you want somebody to treat you, how you want somebody to come through for you, how you want somebody to show you respect, how you want somebody to show you some love, give you a little something here and there when you need it, be there for you when you need it. You got to do the same thing for somebody else. You got to be there when they need you. What it look like everybody always showing up for you, but then when somebody needs you, you ain't nowhere to be found. This person look out for you all the time. And the 1 or 2 times he come and ask you, you know what I'm saying, for the same thing in return, you ain't there. But then you get mad when nobody ain't there for you. Come on, man. How you expect for somebody to want to keep being there for you when you ain't there for nobody? How you expect for the Lord to keep showing you mercy and you ain't showing nobody else no compassion? Or no love, or no brotherhood. Do unto them as you will have somebody do unto you. You don't want nobody stealing from you? Don't steal from them. If you don't
Right.
want nobody, go ahead, sir. Somebody said Salakia.
La, no.
You on mute, Canuck. Hey, Canuck, you on mute.
Oh, Salakia, sir. My bad.
No sweat.
My bad. Yeah. If you don't want nobody trying to get at your wife, don't get at nobody else's wife. If you want somebody to pay you back when you done gave them some money, you pay somebody else back when they done gave you something. That's a commandment. Commandments say if you owe somebody, you got to pay them. They can't heckle you for it, but if you have it, you're supposed to give it. Don't have it in your pocket and know you owe somebody $40 and you ain't gave it to them. That ain't brotherhood, because just like you asked for it, you should give it. People in the world were like, oh, you bother me about them little $20, them little funky $20, $40. They wasn't funky and look when you asked me for it. You act like that was gonna change your world. You begged me for them little $20. Now it's little $20. You know what? Somebody trying to disrespect you, they say, look, oh, you want that little money back? You done got that little money or this and that. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to give it back, they always love. But when you stepped to me, you was on your deathbed by these little $20.
Yeah.
And that's brotherhood in itself. The Lord said,
Right.
you can't run a brother down for the money he owe you. But at the same time, if you got it when you owe somebody, you got to pay them back. If that ain't brotherhood, see, that's why the Most High is righteous in all his judgment. If you got it to pay that man back, you pay him back. If you don't got it, you can't hassle that man though. But when he got it, he's supposed to give it back to you. All this is brotherhood. I was looking for that scripture. I think it's in Ecclesiasticus when it's talking about having a friend. And it would say a friend would be there. A good friend is like medicine, I believe, paraphrasing. Something like that. But it's just letting you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Brotherhood is being there for somebody that's, when things are tough, you there. And that's what the UPK teaches us and show us, like, your problems ain't your own no more. Your problems is my problems, bro. We're going to go through this together. And we're going to get through it together. And when we get through it together, we're going to rejoice together.
I got the you want to prove a friend?
Come on, sir, if you can. If you can. I know it's one of them French scripts. I think it's down there like that whole little chapter.
Okay, let me pull it for you.
Good, sir. The water. I appreciate that.
God, no sweat.
Slug, sir. It's verse 7. And
What do you
You
got?
said
uh, uh, um, Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 7.
you
Is
said
that
what
fruit
chapter?
thou wouldest get?
Okay.
Chapter 6, verse 7.
Oh, okay. If I try to see verse 7, if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. That's right. Prove somebody. You know how we prove each other? And here we go through things with each other. And we there for each other. Don't be like, oh yeah, that's my boy, that's my dog. Oh, that's my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been knowing, bro. Yeah, we cool, he cool, this and that. And then come to find out next week, man, you know, such and such. Yeah, you talking about your boy, right? Yeah, nah, man, forget that brother. What he did? And he stole from me, bro. Oh, he slept with my girl. Prove him first. Go through some things with somebody before you call them friends. Everybody your friend until you need them and nobody there. You know what I'm saying? And verse 14 say, a faithful friend is a strong defense. And he that have found such is like one that have found a treasure. All these about brotherhood. I can come to one of my brothers. Either one of I can come to a brother that's in California, may not never seen me in my life. And I say, Shalom, brother, I need some help on something. What you need, you want to do for the people you know. How many people we know that'll do the same thing for us? I only know the brothers in the UPK. Without question, they would do the same thing for me and not for them. So, the water for that precept, sir.
God, no sweat, bro.
Slug,
right.
sir.
Go ahead.
You want more on chapter 6? Salak, sir, in Luke, Salak, yeah, in Luke. You want more in verse 3? Oh man, in verse 32.
Yeah, go ahead, read it.
Count one count. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 32. For if we love them which love you, what thank ye have ye? For sinners also love those that love them.
Dang, you hear that? So if you love them which love you, what thank have ye? For sinners also love those that love them. Just like we were just saying. You only deal with people that deal with you. You ain't really doing nothing. What about the other folks that don't know you that might need your help? That might need you to check up on them or give them a meal or give them something to drink or visit them or asking you how to come into this truth. We don't just deal with brothers in the UPK. We deal with our nation. People that have never heard of this before. Church people only deal with people that's in the church. They don't even help. They don't even help people that's in their church. Be honest with you. If you ain't part of the deacons board, if you ain't part of the pastor's crew, they gonna tell you to pray about it and send up more tithes. They don't show no kind of brotherhood. Sinners deal with sinners. Sinners don't deal with righteous people. Because the righteous gonna tell them what they doing is wrong and they don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So shit, yeah, that's how that go. That's a good one. Can I get Mark 12 and 31? And the thing is about Yahweh showing us what true brotherhood is because he knew we was gonna need it. Showing us what loving our brother as thyself is, he knew we was gonna need it because he knew that once we lost that, things was gonna be rough for us. He already was telling them what was gonna happen to us. He was trying to get us to hold on to what kept us together, which is love for one another, which is showing and displaying brotherhood to one another. Not sleeping with that man's wife, not stealing from him, not lying to him. Even lying to your brother is wrong. Hating your brother without a cause. All of that. The Lord said, Christ said, if you can love the Lord with all your heart and love one another as you love yourself, everything else follow on. All the other commandments follow on that. And that makes so much sense. I didn't really used to understand that when I read it in the world. But when you have brothers like, you know what I'm saying, Officer Sharanta's Officer Kazak, Captain Shawar, Officer Thawashah, Captain Nashak, Officer Atazar, break these things down to you and help you learn. If you do those two, you won't steal from somebody else. You won't kill somebody else. You won't commit adultery. You won't lie because you won't want somebody to do that to you. That's just common sense. Just to make it a little easier for you to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. If you can do those two, you can do all the rest of them. Just that simple. You got that for me, Warrior?
Con, you want me to start at 31, Adawan?
Yeah, you can start at 30.
Con. This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 30.
Salakia, my bad. Start at 29.
Con. This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 29. And Yahushua answered him, the first of all the commandments is, hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
Right, he talking to Israel. He ain't talking to the whole world. He's talking to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You need to hear this. Oh, Israel.
Right.
The Lord thy God is one Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 30. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind, and with all thy strength. This is the first commandment.
This is the first commandment. Love the Most High with everything you got in you. Your mind, your heart, your soul, your strength. Put all that into that. Into the Most High, serving the Lord. How you love the Lord is you follow his commandments. Put everything you got into following these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's the first commandment. You do that, then you getting somewhere. You learning something. You learning how to deal with each other. You learn how to serve the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 31. And the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than these.
Our King said it. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. Ain't nothing bigger than that. Ain't nothing greater than that. And when it's talking about your neighbor, it ain't talking about the person that's staying next door to you. In some cases, dealing with Israel, shit, we in the hood. So most likely it is another black or Hispanic or Native American.
So obvious.
Sir, go ahead.
I'm glad you said that because, like, black people, we love the oppressor, so we don't need no law to love the white man.
Right.
Because we already love him. So go ahead, Kanat.
No, so go on. I said damn, like damn, that's heavy.
Yeah, like we already love the white man, so we don't need no law to love the white man. We don't, like, Christ ain't come to tell us love the white man, because nigga, you already love the white man. We trying to get you to stop loving the white man and to love each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Bible says. And what is it? 2 John chapter 1 and verse 6. Shalom, Troop and the one y'all love. If I could, real quick, Kanak, I just want to highlight on this real quick.
Go ahead, sir. Do your thing.
Real quick. 2 John. Let me get 2 John 1 and 6. Real quick, Troop.
This is the book.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of 2 John chapter 1 verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And this is love.
And what?
And this is love.
Is it a feeling? The
and
Bible
this
says
is love.
it says, and this is love. Like, who else can tell you what love is but the creator of love? The person that created love is the one that can tell you what love is.
Right.
He created it. Yeah, he created love. And he's telling you what it is right here. Let's see what love is. Go ahead.
That we walk after his commandments.
That we hug and kiss.
That we walk after his commandments.
No, we give balloons and teddy bears.
Right.
That we walk after his commandments.
This is what love is, that you walk after his commandments. That's what love is. Love is an action. Love is something that you do. You commanded to love your neighbor. You are commanded to love your brother and your sister. Why? Because that's the nigga that you want to kill.
Right.
You want to kill that nigga. You want to kill that sister. But when you walk after God's commandments, he says, thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not kill. Kill just means murder. Because you could kill a roach, you could kill a fly, whatever. You kill a chicken to eat it. But he's talking about murder. You're not supposed to murder your brother.
Right.
And the law is what makes you yield from murdering your brother when you feel like murdering your brother. The law is what stops that. This is why the law is our moral compass, and we won't kill each other if we follow the law.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord say you can't just love with your words. You have to love with your deed.
Right.
Your actions is what love. Let me show you that. I'm gonna just get one more, Kanat.
Come on, sir. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Give me James chapter 2 and verse 21. This is what love is. It's an action. It's something that you do. It's not a feeling. It's not an emotion. It's something that you do. You stay with that man even though he gets on your nerves, even though he got another wife.
Right.
You stay with that woman even though she get on your nerves. You got to keep her. You know what I'm saying? It's an action. It's something that you do. You don't abort that baby. Go ahead and read that.
Come
So
on.
you say,
James chapter 2
go
and
ahead,
21 or 20?
James chapter 2 and verse 21.
Come. James 2 and 21. Was not Abraham our father justified by works?
By what?
By works.
By love?
By works.
By works. By what he was doing. Keep going.
Come. When he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar.
He did something that God told him to do.
Right.
He didn't just say, God, I love you. And then when the Lord told him to do something, he said, man, hell nah, I told you I love you. Damn. Well, what else do you want from me?
Dang.
I told you I love you. Damn, my son, hell nah. No. He was willing to sacrifice his son. Because he knew that if he said, this is love, that you walk after. God gave him a command.
Right.
A command is an order. Well, he followed it. Keep reading.
Come. Verse 22. Seest thou how faith wrought with his works, and by works was faith made perfect.
By his works was his faith made perfect. Because what he decided to do, it made his faith perfect. He believed. Keep going.
Come. Verse 23. Hold on. I'm trying to trip. Verse 23. And the scripture was fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believed God, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness. And he was called the friend of God.
He was called what?
The friend of God.
He was called the friend of God. God called Abraham a friend because God tested him, and God saw that God proved Abraham. God proved Abraham. And God saw that Abraham truly loved him.
Right.
And God said, you know what? That's my nigga, man.
Damn right.
That's my nigga. Now you can ask me for what you want. I got you. That's what God did. He proved him. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These laws, that God give us is to prove us. If we say you love God, keep the laws. Do it. That's the only way he gonna know you love him. You see what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Oh God.
That's all I had, Kanak.
And that's heavy. Give that priest and prophet a hand, because that is heavy. What he just done that. You know what I'm saying? The Lord had to make it a law for us to love one another, because he knew unless he made it a commandment and a law, we wasn't gonna do it.
Right.
Two used to hating each other. You know what I'm saying? That's heavy. And the thing I just want to bring out real quick, how I came into the school is because the Lord first had mercy on me, but then again, my brother, Officer Kawan, down in Shreveport, he was in the school first. And we was friends from prior to coming into the school. And I seen that brother, and that brother said, "Hey, if you want to be my brother, man, you got to come into the school." And a couple days or a week later, I was in the school in classes because his friendship meant that much. Me gaining my brother again meant that much for me to drop everything that I had going on and come into the truth. And it saved my life because the Lord used him and Captain Kataza to bring me in. It saved my life. So that just, a little snippet of, a brotherhood.
Most High in Christ, man.
My first experience of brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And I gained other brothers. I was Sharatazar. I was a Thawashad.
Right.
I was a Atazar. I was a Kazak. I was a Nashat, Nashai, Cap, and other brothers. Trooper Nawan Ya'ala, Trooper Yashai, Trooper Kayal. I gained sisters. Like whatever I thought I lost or I was giving up, I gained more. And that's what's gonna happen to y'all too when y'all put y'all trust in the Lord. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Time check what it is. 8:50. Let me get one or two more scriptures. Let me get John 13 and 34 and 35.
You said John 13, 34, and 35.
Yeah, kind of. I'm saying I'm so used to saying kind of. I say it all the time.
I used to be right there too. I'm still there.
Yeah, I say it
Never
all the time. Hey, and that's showing brotherhood too. That's showing brothers respect, like brothers that's over you, brothers that done been down this path before you is paving the way for you to what's the word I'm looking for? To mimic.
right.
So like, whoever got that scripture, can you bring it up for me?
Con, I got it.
Come.
John chapter 13, verse 4. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you. That
Right.
ye
Christ, oh, Christ said, "New commandment I have given you," which it really wasn't new. It was just that the people hadn't heard it. By this time, they wasn't really even following the laws. You had some people following the laws, but a lot of people wasn't. They was Gentiles. They was living as Romans. Israelites living as Romans, following Roman customs. So Yahushua had to say, like, this something new that y'all ain't heard. I'm gonna
Right.
tell y'all something that y'all might not have heard in a while, but this is what used to go on.
Right.
Read it again from the top. No, go ahead, sir. Shalaki.
No, you're right. You're right.
Right.
Con. John 13 and 34. A new commandment I give unto you. It's like a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Christ said, "Love one another like I love y'all, man." I showed y'all what love was, man. I showed y'all how to do it, how to maintain it, how to keep it together. I'm asking y'all, I'm telling y'all to love one another like I love y'all because it's gonna go a long way. Yeah, you see a lot of that. You don't see a lot of that going on. Just like Christ had to tell them again to start loving each other again. That's what we got to tell each other.
Yep.
We got to tell each other to start loving each other again, man. Learn how to love each other again. Because we all been oppressed. And being oppressed. We all have lost something. Time out for losing. Let's gain something. Let's gain brotherhood. Let's gain brothers and sisters. Let's gain trust and love for one another, like Christ ordered us to do. This ain't no new thing. We just forgot it. We took the love from one another and gave it to our oppressor. Well, he don't love us, not one bit.
Right.
He show you every day. He hates your guts. He hates your being. He hates your existence. He hates that you are alive on this earth. He wish he could just wipe you out. And he been trying. He been trying. But we the Most High chosen. Got that NC Hammer effect. They can't touch this. You know what I'm saying? The locker, like, you know what I'm saying?
God.
As long as we serve the Lord, they can't, we unfuckwittable.
Right.
Like Captain Cesario. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Learn how to love each other again, y'all. Because we gonna need it in these times to come. Commander Julian Hunter always telling us the brotherhood and love each other. I don't know no other person on this earth that got more love for his people than Commander Julian Hunter up under Christ.
Right.
Right.
That man build up brothers. He build up warriors and soldiers. He build up sisters. He bring families together. He keep families together. He's showing us the way. He's showing us how to do it. As the men above him showed him, and as that Christ showed all of us. It ain't hard. You just gotta want to do it.
Yep.
So, with that, if anybody got anything else they want to bring up, so with that, I'm gonna end the class, man. Thank y'all for rocking out with me, man.
Damn right.
Thank y'all for holding it down with your brother, showing me some brotherhood. Officer Sharatazai, Trooper Yeshaya, Trooper Yanuan, y'all, and everybody that's watching and joining, man, y'all subscribe, y'all like, y'all share, and let's push this brotherhood. Let's push this truth. Support the truth. Passover, come on over. Coming up, pay your Passover fees. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come rock out with us and see what real brotherhood is. Come to the Passover in Durham, North Carolina, if you can make it there. Come and see what it's like. So with that, Israel, I'm gonna say shalom, man.
Shalom, Hebrew.
Shalom.